What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. So what's the best thing you can get somebody for Christmas? I know, a 3D printer. But what's the next best thing you can get somebody for Christmas? And that's a helmet. So when I asked my nephew what helmet does he want for Christmas, and he told me he wanted the Kylo Ren helmet from the new Star Wars sequels. But not just any Kylo Ren helmet, he wanted the broken one from the last film. So you know, me being me, I said, sure, I can do that, not knowing how difficult and how hard it was to find this helmet. So for this video, I'm gonna show you how I print out and post-process a textured helmet. And I wanted to do something super special for this helmet, so I'm gonna add a voice modifier to it, as well as fluorescent paint for the broken cracks. This is gonna be new to me, so I'm gonna show you along the way. So stay tuned, you do not wanna miss the end results to this video. Thanks to BetterHelp for sponsoring this video. So you might have noticed I've been absent away from content creating, and I needed a little me time and some time away from family and friends. One of the things I learned is relationships of all kinds can be complicated, which in turn can bring up a whole lot of questions that you might not have all the answers to. Like, why do I always feel like I'm not good enough? Or why can't I tell them how I really feel? And why do all my conversations turn into arguments? Relationships aren't easy, and trust me, you're not alone. So stop asking yourself tough relationship questions. My sponsor, BetterHelp, will connect you with a therapist that you can find answers to some of these questions. Instead of being stuck in an endless loop of questioning yourself, you can talk through relationship concerns with someone who is trained to help you find real answers. Fill out a questionnaire and you will match with a therapist in as little as a couple of days. You can easily switch therapists at any time at no extra cost if it's not the right fit. They carefully make sure the therapists on the platform are well qualified, and their customer support team is there to help you if you have any questions. With over 7,000 reviews and a 4.5 rating on Trustpilot, BetterHelp is a platform you can trust. Going to therapy is a sign of strength, not weakness. There are so many kinds of relationships that can be improved by therapy, not just romantic ones. Click the link in the description or go to betterhelp.com/justg and get 10% off your first month of therapy. So if you've seen the new Star Wars movies, that's episode 7, 8, and 9, you know that Kylo Ren has a voice changer inside of his helmet, kind of like Darth Vader. So what I wanted to do with this helmet was get a voice changer inside of there. Now I did my research, I figured out what's the easiest way to get a voice changer, and that's to get a toy voice changer. So what I'm gonna do is take this voice changer, dissect it, take it apart, and then I'm gonna reassemble it inside my helmet so it'll sound kind of like this. What I'm gonna do about it, Skywalker. And I think that's gonna sound really good inside the helmet. So let me go ahead and disassemble this helmet, or disassemble this microphone, and then we'll see what we get. All right, I'm super excited about this particular voice changer, and I'm gonna tell you why. I was gonna change out the microphone, but this is a really great microphone. It has 8 ohms at 5 watts. That means it generates a lot of power without taking a lot of power. I was gonna change out the microphone as well, but it has all of this stuff attached to it, and it works really well. The only thing I did change was the battery compartment. This takes AAA, and it's kind of infused and molded, injection molded, into the actual thing, so I have to drill it out. If I had to, I would drill it out, but because I have my own battery packs, because I do a lot of helmets, I just attached my own battery pack to it. This takes 2 AA batteries in a small compact, and it comes with its own switch. This is really small and compact. I can get it inside the helmet without taking a whole bunch of space. So this was actually a great buy. I'll leave a link to this voice changer. It's from Amazon, and it actually has different changing modes. So you can do light to deeper voices, or deeper to, to high pitch voices. And then it has 3 actually different modes. One sounds robotic, one's deep, and one's light. So can't wait to get this inside the helmet, and then it's gonna turn out great. So man, this helmet came out so good, way better than I expected. So I had to print this on the X1C, that way I can get the extra details that's coming out from the textured print. And I think it looked really good. The cracks on this helmet showed up perfectly. So if I were to ding myself on one thing, it'll be the chrome paint job. And that's because I used an airbrush with a bigger nozzle. So when the chrome paint atomizes to the helmet, it didn't really give it a light enough coating to layer on the chrome paint. So it come out more of a silver rather than a chrome, which it still looks good in my opinion, but that's one thing that I could fix. I did add a voice modifier. I just went with the simplest route possible, and I ordered a kid's toy from Amazon and just took it apart and reassembled it back into the helmet.
So this is how well the voice modifier sounds. I won't be able to hear how good it sounds until after I record this. So let me know in the comments, how well does it sound?
Now let's talk about this fluorescent paint. This is Createx Wicked Colors, and this is their fluorescent red. So I was able to use this, and then I put in some glow-in-the-dark pink powder. That way, once you turn off the lights, it'll still glow. So here's the results. Tell me what you guys think. I think that came out so good. Now that was a UV light, but you can use a black light just the same. I am super stoked on how this helmet came out, and I think my nephew is gonna love it. What do you guys think? Leave it down in the comments below. What other Star Wars themed helmet that you think I should build? If you guys like this video and you learned something, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, and turn on that bell notification so you can get my next video. So if you guys want to see how I built that Stranger helmet from the Acolyte, go ahead and hit that video right here. Everybody have a great rest of your day. God bless y'all. Peace out.